Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So, I want to tell you the reason why I feel that Nigeria is a useless country. I'm not doing this video because I want to spite Nigeria or the country of my birth, but there are a lot of abnormalities that go on in that country that, need to be checked. You understand? There's just a lot of madness and chaos, but, everybody just looks up and behaves as if it's not listening to the news. So recently, 5,000, according to the government of Nigeria, 5,000 Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram, um, be reunited with their family after they underwent 6 months training. I don't know what they were training for, for skills or something. And according to the government, they say they're going to monitor their progress, blah, 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 blah. Now, about 2 days ago, yesterday, in Ebonyi State, um, Fulani headsmen went there and killed about 16 people, you know. And apart from Ebony, there were other attacks in other areas of Nigeria. So 16 people gone. Now the question I want to ask, because how are you sure that it's not some of these repentant Boko Haram that the government that they released that's causing havoc in the southeast? Now the question I want to also ask is that these repentant Boko Haram, do they have an ID card where police check on an app? They can easily see them to know that this person is a repeated Boko Haram. Because now they will release these people that maybe some of them have killed people, and they will spread all over the country. Some of them will be riding Okadas. Imagine that your Okada man is a repeated Boko Haram. Maybe he has killed a lot of people. Do you think if you make him angry, he will not kill you? Just not too long ago, about few months ago, in Enugu State, a military guy that was how can you even put repentant Boko Haram in the military? Does it even make sense? Oh God, this Nigeria, when we say it's a useless country, we know what we are saying. Now this guy is in the military, a repentant Boko Haram that he put in the military, killed his girlfriend because maybe he said his girlfriend was cheating on him. That blood, that anger will still be pushing them. The Nigerian police recruitment should be people of integrity. You understand? If the Nigerian government is even serious, why not take this Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram, to go and fight the Boko Haram in the bush? If they can achieve success, then you will free them. Is that not what is supposed to be the amnesty? And monitor it so that they don't, join the old one. Since you say they are radicalized now. We have even heard of Zulum saying that Zulum is the governor of Borno, saying that some repentant Boko Haram have gone back to kill people. You know. Now the thing now is not even the issue of the repentant Boko Haram. The victims of this Boko Haram have killed their family, killed 3, killed 5. Has Nigerian government supported them? Most of those people are still in the IDP camps, suffering, languishing, no well fed, no proper tents, nothing. And now the Boko Haram that killed them, you're graduating them after 6 months of skill training. How are we even sure that these people are even really repentant Boko Haram? Or they just gather people to just give them skill acquisition and just call them Boko Haram? You know how Nigerian things are. The other time they were giving repentant Boko Haram money, to the extent the military officer the other time was saying that one day repentant Boko Haram can be president. You can see the kind of useless country that's why I say the country we are not moving forward. Let's go regional. If you want to do repentant Boko Haram in your region, you do it. You understand? But the thing is that they must not cross your region to other regions. That's why I say we must have a national ID card. An ID card where if they put your face on if the police taps the app like a tablet, they can see all your history. What is difficult in that? Eh? Just the other day I was reading the news. I think Warri prison. Some of the wardens used to did a deal with some of the hardened criminals. In the night, the hardened criminals will go and rob. Then in the morning, they will come back to the prison. Are you seeing the kind of useless country we are living in? There are some abnormal news that used to happen in this Nigeria. Eh? Especially this killing thing is the thing that pisses me off. I'm not even talking about how bad the economy is. I don't want to, the killing thing, many of them can be prevented. What another thing that used to piss me off? Why is it that one governor will just wake up and say he wants to give a amnesty to Boko Haram? Why don't they have a holistic approach where the federal government and the state government will say, okay, let's assume they want to actually do this repentant like carrot and stick approach. They will say, okay, you know what, bring your weapons and repent. After these 3 months, there will be no more forgiveness. No governor can go and say he wants to grant amnesty to whoever that's a Boko Haram member. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that the country moves in a direction. Not this governor will wake up tomorrow, give amnesty. The other one will say no, he's not giving amnesty. The whole thing is just jaga jaga. This is the kind of country some of you say somebody should be proud of. Very useless country. Useless. Country that will not give health care to people. Cannot do operation for people. Cannot be primary health care with stock it with medicines for people. What is difficult there? What is difficult there? Schools, uncle. Eh? If you even really check, most of the crime happening in Nigeria happens in the fringes. I always keep on saying in the rural area. Most of this Boko Haram happen in the fringes. It doesn't happen in the cities. So that's why many people don't even know what is happening. That's why I say the government must take schooling, primary and secondary school education, world-class schooling, and medication and aggressive mechanized farming to the rural area, because that's what will only make those people leave those nonsense. Because it's people, most times it's people in the rural area that commit all these crimes, because poverty breeds crime. Because Boko Haram lives in the rural area, they don't live in the urban area, they don't live in Meduguri. You're the ones that attacked Ebony. They don't live in the town, they're in the bushes. So why are we not having a holistic approach? I've talked about surveillance drone. I've talked about helicopters that can carry military from one point to the other. Nigerian government needs those things, not fighter jet. Fighter jet is too high. You need helicopters. You need drones. I've always said in the 6 zones, have central point. In the center of the zones, have a command where they will have air units so that you can move within the units. Then have a central phone number where people can call in if there is danger. They can even have GPS on their phone so that people can track those things. The military can track the movement of the people in the bush. You understand? I even heard that if your phone is dead, they can even track it. That you're missing. Why are we so stupid and useless in this country? Why are our leaders so wicked? Why can't they do things and make the country viable? Eh? People go suffer from birth till they die. What used to pain me about this Boko Haram killings is that is people that don't have hope. People are already suffering. Now you come and kill them. Think those people will swear good for Nigeria? Eh? Look at the north, Sultan of Sokoto. Instead of him to be preaching about how to move Nigeria forward, how to build primary and secondary schools for people in that zone, talking about Sharia law. The Sharia law they are practicing in the north, what good has it brought? Is it not marginalization against the Christians? Now, if you're a Christian in the north and you want to convert, if you're a Muslim and you want to convert to Christian, it's a problem for you. Eh? Which kind of country is that? Is that not a useless country? Eh? I'm not even talking about economy. There are some things that are abnormal. Many of the world have left behind. I was reading a report. They say Nigeria is one of the countries that have highest Christian persecution, and we will say we are giant of Africa. Let me tell you, Nigeria is a useless country, and it's not any stupid giant. Those of you allow Aaron Omokri to deceive you until Nigeria happens to you. Let me tell you, I've seen Nigerian terrible situation with my eyes, and I say it has not happened to me per se, and I will say, wow, which kind of useless country is this? I went to a healthcare center many years ago. Somebody was dying, and the doctor was saying, this one is already dead, and the person is not dead. Is that the type of country that you want to be proud of? Some of us can categorize Nigeria as one of the worst countries in the world, because with all the resources it has, more than 80% of our population are supposed to be at least living fairly quality life. Even in Nigeria, rich people don't live quality life. A poor person in South Africa lives a better quality of life than a middle income person in South Africa lives a better quality of life than a rich person in Nigeria. You don't have roads, the electricity, no, we don't have good environment, pristine. I'm not talking of every small people start shouting Banana Island. I'm talking of 80% of our cities being pristine, having green areas, parks, everywhere, house, the place just looks like where mad people stay. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. The country don't time, especially this. I don't like all this killing. If it's only economy that is bad, people can manage. The Nigerian government is, if it was Kagame that was our president, I swear. That's why when I see people, Nigerians criticize Kagame, I would just be laughing. If Kagame was our president, Nigeria would have gone far in the League of Nations. We have useless leaders. Look at this blasphemy thing now. They will kill somebody. The presidency will keep quiet because of fear of losing election. If you're somebody that is really determined to improve Nigeria, you will not be afraid of those nonsense. Anybody that kills anybody is going to jail one time. One time. You will just go and pack all of them in the night with helicopter, with soldiers, helicopter that carry maybe 50 soldiers. Pack all of them. You have a special police that understands forest areas and urban areas, how to navigate in it with dogs and everything, drones. Let me know your thoughts. So